Hi everybody, this is Diane. I have these calendar journals all finished and I'm ready to show them to you, and they will be in my shop when you see this video. They will each have their separate listing, so I'll tell you the name of each one as I go through them. This one is a burgundy book, and both of the books are cloth covered hardback books. This one is slightly larger. It measures 7 1/4 by 9 1/2, and they're both bound with a 1-inch O-wire with my Bind It All. So for this one, I just did a collage of different elements that I cut out from scrapbook paper, and this is, if you didn't watch the process videos, you won't have seen all of this. So this is a stamp from Stampers Anonymous that I stamped and then embossed with a multicolor ink and clear embossing powder. And then on the back, I just glued this strip for decoration. And I put this paper around the raw edges before I bound it. So you can write the year that you're going to use this book right up there. Write whatever you want to there. And you can put your name right there if you want to. So let's just look inside. And I used a lot of calendar pages and pages that come with little they were made to go in little binders that you could purchase, but I put them in here. So on the inside, I covered it with this polka dot paper, made a pocket with this cardstock. The solid color pockets that you will see do have an embossed design on them. It might be hard to see on camera. This one is a chevron. And then I cut some labels out with my Big Bite, my Big Shot. And then here's another embossed lady with a stamp. And I included some cards in each pocket. This was just cut from scrapbook paper and the corners are rounded. I left the months on the back. You could cover that with a piece of plain paper to journal on, or if you want to use this in your June, whatever, you can. I left it there in case you want it, but you can cover it if you don't want it. So there are some cards, I think, in each book that have that, maybe these cards in them. Anyway, this says cherish the everyday. There's room to write on it, and you can move these cards around too. And this is just a scrap. So again, you would probably want to glue pictures or something to write on, because you can't really write on it like this. There's just a piece of plain paper here. And I was going to stamp one of the ladies on this, but I decided instead to send you this little baggie of pieces that you can glue on wherever you'd like. It does have some more of the embossed ladies and some other images that you could glue on to decorate this page if you want to. So I'll let you do that yourself. And then this page is just an extra page from a different set. It says, hello, my name is. So that's a good place for you to write your name and information. And then there is a grid on that. So you can write on that or just glue something on there. So then we start with our calendar pages. Every other calendar page has a pocket on the front. And there is a space here to write birthdays for the month and things that you need to remember for the month, and a little space, a little label there for you to write on. This is just another scrapbook card, and one of the months says take note. And then you have the calendar page right there, and then some more notes. We have February, and here is just a space for writing, or you could put some pictures or memorabilia here. I would, like I said in a previous video, I would probably use a journal like this just for a keepsake and not as a planner, because I have a Franklin Covey planner. And I did want to point out that these pages came with holes for the binder that they were intended for, but I punched it with my Bind It All, but those holes are still there. So if that would bug you, I want to make sure that you're aware of that. It wouldn't bother me at all. I would hardly even notice it. So there's the other February page with the calendar. March has a pocket with a couple of cards that you can write on. And again, like I said, move the cards around however you want to. Add your own things. Take these out, use them in something else. They're just there for you. April, no pocket, but a space for writing. Here's May. Now this is open right here. I didn't glue it down because these kept wanting to fall out, but I was binding it, moving it around and binding it. So I'm not going to glue it down. You can do that if that's a problem for you. You could glue something right here, one of those pieces, as a decoration. You know, you can really play with these and make them your own. You can put stickers, stamps, little embellishments on the calendar pages. You can really have fun playing in these books. Here's June. Here's the pocket for July. I stamped on this and had added some washi tape. I made this quite a long time ago, and now it's going in this book. This one is really fun. It says currently I am liking, not liking, feeling, needing, etc. So you just fill in just something fun to journal about. So it's just full of journal prompts. Here's August and September. October. This one again is a slanted pocket. I wouldn't want to glue that down because you wouldn't have much pocket left. But today was really, and it has a lot of things for you to check off the box. It's a fun card. And then December has no pocket. So then after the calendar pages, I did put in some sections with a divider card and a few pages in between each divider card. And like I said, I was limited on the number of pages because just adding the cards to the pockets made it start to expand, and you'll be adding more things to it. So it's going to end up being a pretty fat book. So I didn't add a lot of extra pages back here. There are 4 divider tabs, plus you'll see the pages that are in between them. So these are the pockets that are made with the embossed paper. This is a diamond pattern that you probably can't see. I'm not see there. Maybe you can see it there. An embossed lady, and just a little card for writing on. You can stamp whatever you want to or write something up there. And I made these tabs out of craft paper and stamped on them. I used my Cricut to make the tags, and I used the cartridge called From My Kitchen. There are assorted tags in that on that cartridge. Then I put in 3 of these thinner papers, but they're still made for these kind of binders. These were bigger pages, so I did cut off the part with the holes. So you just have 3 pages that you can write on. You can make this whatever section. I did stamp a number, but you can still write something here or right here, what kind of section you want this to be. And if you want to add more pages, let me just tell you that, well, no, you probably couldn't. If you don't have a bind it all, you can't punch holes. There's a little something there. Never mind. You can do a flip in, tape something to one of the pages to do a flip out and add something that way. Okay, so here we have another piece of pattern cardstock with a label and chevron paper as the pocket, another embossed lady. This is just a scrap of some of this cardstock I've been using. I think I will round the corners. I just like the rounded corners. And some more papers. There's another one. This one has diagonal lines on it. And for this one, I just took one of the pages that has the holes in it. I just folded it and put it in there so you can use that for writing. It has the days of the week, so you can fill in whatever day out of the month that you want to do, and then there's a space here for writing. And added another journaling card. And some blank pages that you can write on. And then the last section, section 4. And again, this has a folded page. This has a space for writing. I guess it goes that way. And that page. Behind this are 3 more pages for writing and a blank piece of cardstock. And then back here, I didn't put anything in there. I think I'm going to cut this in half and put half of it in there. It says photo here. Let's do that before I forget. So that's just a journaling card that is glued on as a tuck spot. Six inches would cut it in half. Might have to use that piece for the other book. This one is called Enjoy the Everyday Calendar Book, Calendar Journal. That's what the listing will be. Enjoy the Everyday Calendar Journal. The next journal is different. I'll put this with here. Has different papers inside, different setup. I didn't put tabs on the divider pages just because of the kind of pages that I use. They're smaller, and so the tabs wouldn't even show. But I did put them in here in case you want to use them in this journal somewhere or in something else. And then you get these kinds of images because these are the girls that I use to decorate this book. And just some fun things that you can glue on the pages. So this one is called Life is Good Calendar Journal. This one measures 7 by 8 3/4. So it's not that much smaller. The other one was 7 1/4 by 9. So it's only a 1/4 inch both ways. And you can see the paper that I put on it. I didn't put anything on the back. I was covering up some sticky residue on the other book. But you can certainly decorate the back. Here's a pocket on the front with a diamond design and another embossed lady. It says Dream, and I put this card in there. There's a page for you to do what you want to. This one says, hello, my name is Real Life. If this was mine, I would probably glue something over that and write my name there. Here's a page that says all about me, what makes me laugh, one word that describes me, I am happy when, and more journaling prompts. So that's a fun way to start the book. And then here we have my goals for today, this month, and this year. My wish list, and then we have the calendar pages. So here we have January. February. I don't know if I had the facing page for this, if it got separated. Maybe it was that. I don't know. And the little day spaces are heart-shaped here. There's March. April. This is a ledger type of page. May. I love that they all look different. They all have different style of page, day blocks, different style of designs. Here's July. August. September. Love that color. October. I like this little collage down here. November. And December. And I like that this just looks like a bright, cheery page. It's not all Christmassy. The pages aren't designed for holidays. They just look pretty. And then there's a page to journal on back here. Then I did make the divider pages, and I used, I think they were 12 by 12 pages that I cut, or maybe these were just giant cards that came with one of these sets. I don't remember. But this is what I use for divider pages, and they are smaller. So that's why I said the tabs wouldn't show. But I made pockets out of the embossed paper and then added some elements to it. This was just cut from one of these papers, and then there's an embossed lady with an umbrella. And this one is a Stampin' Up! Stamp set. So you have August on the back of that. And 3 pages in between each one again. Again, this is a journaling card that I cut from one of these pages. This is what life is all about. And we have February on the back. This is Jane Davenport stamp. Life is a matter of moments. Oh yeah, there's 3 pages. This one just doesn't match those. And here's another Stampin' Up! Stamp. I love this one. It's got, you can write on the back here, you can write on this card that serves as a pocket. There's March. Facts about me. And then the last pocket is a Stampin' Up! Lady again. Enjoy the simple things. Pages, and then one more cardstock page, and there's room for journaling on the back. And on the back is just a journal card that I glued down as a pocket and added 2 cards. I might as well stick this in there too, right? That's it. It's a little tight. Neither of those are rounded. Okay, so 2 calendar journals, wire-bound calendar journals, are in my shop until somebody decides that they want them and put them in their shop and make a purchase. So, like I said, this one is Enjoy the Everyday, and this one is Life is Good. And I want to thank you. I don't know how many more journals I'll make this year. There's only a few weeks left in the year, and I have lots of cookies to make. And lots of other things to do and get ready to move, hopefully, in a 2.5 months or so. So I just want to say thank you very much for your support of my shop this year. This is definitely not my last video of the year, but I just want to take the time to say thank you. I listed some more D-Stash items yesterday, and they sold almost as soon as the videos were up for people to see the videos. The stuff was gone in 2 batches. I did 2 videos, and I am just so appreciative of that. So that's all I'm going to say right now, and I'll be back. I'm not sure what the next video will be, but I'll be back, and you'll see. Bye-bye.